Okay, so I was asked to just kind of explain how I did my distance learning from last year. So I'm just going to put together a small video. I use three websites primarily. I use my Weebly website, which was my personal website. I also use Remind, and so in Remind I have my different classes, and I use that extensively, probably a few times a day in some cases. And then I use YouTube where I upload all my videos. And so I'm just going to kind of go through what a day in the life of teaching math distance learning was last year. Basically, I would start the day off with, or let's start with the beginning of the week. On my home page, I basically listed my syllabus for each week, and the kids would have access to that on the home page. So here's my IB course, and you're probably not going to be able to see everything on here, but just to give you an idea, the kids knew where to find their syllabus. This is Math 3, and then this is my Math Advanced 9 class. If I go back, each class had its own page as well, so IB, Math 10, and this year I got Algebra 1. I already started updating the page. But let's just go to the IB class, just so you can see how I kind of finished off the year. Each day had a couple of things on it there, and I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit without messing up the camera. And so if you look at it, we have May 15th, which is Friday. That was day 40 of our distance learning. We had an assessment that day. If I scroll a little bit and we look, say, like at Tuesday, May 19th, and if you look at that one, I've attached video links and I've attached the homework, and then I also have the solutions to the homework. I put the solutions up 48 hours after the homework has been assigned so that kids have time to work on it. Once I actually get to the point where I've posted the solutions, the kids can no longer turn that assignment in. So with math, I think it's really important that the kids keep up to date, and that's why I use Remind quite a bit as well. So my day-to-day basically consists of, I wake up in the morning, I make sure the website is updated, ready to go for that particular day. And then I send out a remind message to all my classes saying that the lesson is up. Kids work on the lesson over the course of the day. They take a picture of their finished work and they send it to me through Remind. And using Remind is nice because it keeps all the assignments in one place. And I can actually then critique each homework as they're coming in, and it takes a good part of the day. I mean, I was working 6 a.m. to probably 10 p.m. most days. I think this year I'm going to try and incorporate Zoom a little bit more, so that we can have question and answer sessions a lot more frequently and open it up to all students. But if students weren't doing the work, I would send them messages through Remind, hey, you need to get this turned in by this time. And that seemed to kind of work with a lot of them. So other things that I did was I just kept doing daily reminders. You know, this is due on this at this time, this is due here. And you know, working with the kids and trying to make sure that they saw that I was keeping tabs on them at all times. When I was making my videos, I think I might do this on a separate video in a second, but to make the videos, I just basically put a contraption together that kind of worked out nice. Now this year, I've thought about how I'm going to grade things, distance learning. I'm going to put less emphasis on assessments and more on class, quote unquote, classwork homework. I am also going to do a notebook check towards the end of the quarter, and that'll be 10% of the grade. I need the kids to take notes from the videos, and so that's going to become an important part of this as well. I always use Wednesday as a catch-up day, so there's no new material on Wednesdays. So they work for 2 days, they get a day to catch up. They work for 2 days, they got the weekend. And again, with math, it's going to be different than other subjects because math builds upon itself. What we do today affects tomorrow. So I'm going to stop this video here. That's pretty much my routine from day to day. And then my second video will be showing you how I actually make my math videos.